A legendary personality in Hollywood history, Jane Fonda personifies the fortitude and self-reliance of strong women. Because of her groundbreaking activism and her legendary roles in movies like Clute and 9 to 5, Jane has been a trailblazer in the entertainment world for decades. However, we have some heartbreaking news to share today that might change your mind about the iconic actress. The news that 86-year-old actress Jane Fonda is going through something shocked a lot of her fans. We're going to go into great detail about how this affects her life, her legacy, and how she handled this incredibly challenging time, so please be patient with us through to the very end. Before we break the dreadful news, take a moment to consider Jane Fonda's legendary reputation. She works in a variety of professions, including writing, acting, fitness modeling, and cause advocacy. Born into a Hollywood dynasty were her mother, Frances Ford Seymour, a bright socialite, and her father, Henry Fonda, a well-known actor. But by paving her own path in Hollywood, Jane Fonda made a lasting influence on the world. Over the course of her multi-decade career, she has done everything from appear in highly acclaimed films to become a vocal supporter of environmental causes. We shouldn't, however, undervalue her reputation as a fitness celebrity, which she attained in the 1980s thanks to the success of her workout DVDs. When Jane Fonda's workouts went viral worldwide, she was instantly recognized as one of the most important women of her time. Now, let's discuss the regrettable news that recently surfaced. Fans and followers have been shocked to learn that Jane Fonda, 86, is dealing with a difficult health condition. It is hard for us who have witnessed her in innumerable roles, admiring her grace and strength, to imagine what it must be like for her to confront something so intimidating. The news must be acknowledged, even though it is terrible to hear. Jane has been fairly honest about her marriage issues and her battles with body image and self-esteem throughout the years. She has faced these issues head-on, and her supporters have always commended her perseverance. However, the most recent information regarding her health has demonstrated that anyone, regardless of resilience, can be impacted by life's obstacles. The recently discovered health issue is serious and will require ongoing treatment and attention. Jane, who has been so forthright about it, is suffering greatly on an emotional and physical level. She has made it clear that she is going through a difficult time in her life, even though she hasn't revealed everything. However, what's really amazing is how Jane Fonda responded to the news. Similar to how she exhibits these qualities in her acting roles, Jane constantly demonstrates grace, bravery, and tenacity for her fans. Her openness about her own struggles has been a potent reminder that facing hardship is common. The importance of having people behind you, whether they are your close friends and family or a larger network of followers and admirers, is what she emphasizes the most. Jane Fonda had never shied away from discussing difficult subjects. She has demonstrated that when we are candid and upfront about our personal health issues, we can all find support. It's okay to be open about our difficulties and to ask for assistance when necessary. The fact that Jane is still pursuing happiness makes it even more inspiring. Despite her health issues, she never stops working, advocating for causes she believes in, and motivating many others. Their admiration is stoked by her supporters' appreciation of the extraordinary fortitude she has developed over the years. In retrospect, Jane Fonda's enormous influence on the globe is genuinely admirable. She has been an innovator in every sense. Throughout her life, Jane Fonda has inspired others through her activism, acting, and other endeavors. Jane, who opposed the Vietnam War, advocated for women's rights, and pushed for everyone to put their health first, has had a huge impact. Her influence goes much beyond her political activism and filmmaking. What counts most is the legacy she leaves. Even in her 80s, she continues to live life to the fullest. Jane Fonda will certainly inspire many, despite the awful news we're hearing today. What does this mean to the people who adore Jane Fonda? At some time, everyone can lose. No matter how strong, talented, or successful they are, everyone faces challenges and adversity. But Jane Fonda's ability to endure through all of this shows that strength may come in many different forms. In many circumstances, mental and emotional, fortitude are more crucial than physical prowess. Those of us who have looked up to Jane as a role model ought to cherish the lessons she has taught us. Life will have its ups and downs. How we handle them is what counts. Jane Fonda has demonstrated to us that despite hardship, it is possible to endure, fight, and shine. Jane Fonda's grace, fortitude, and tenacity make her life an inspiration. Her health issues have unfortunately come to light, but they have also acted as a potent reminder of the enormous legacy she has amassed over the years. Jane has been known for her courage and perseverance throughout her career, and she is carrying those qualities with her as she navigates this difficult phase of her life. We should pause to acknowledge Jane's contributions to our lives and the lessons we might learn from her legacy and her loyal following. Jane Fonda reminds us that we can persevere, that our lives can have purpose, and that we should never give up when faced with negative news. As we commemorate Jane Fonda's extraordinary life and the numerous ways she has impacted the globe, please keep her in your prayers at this trying time. We're all here for you, Jane. Thank you for viewing. Make sure to like, and subscribe to the video if you want to stay up to date on the latest news and stories about our favorite idols.